The Atlantic hurricane season will begin June 1st and run until November 30th. With an ongoing El Nino over the summer months, NOAA predicts a near-normal hurricane season. Now, there are two factors that influence this outlook, El Nino being one, and also sea surface temperatures. Warmer than average sea surface temperatures are expected over the Atlantic this summer, and this will be a key ingredient for storms. Warm water will only fuel storms like gas fuels a car. However, El Nino does not favor an active Atlantic hurricane season. An El Nino wind pattern can create more wind shear over the Gulf of Mexico and Atlantic. Tropical storms hate wind shear because it can tear them apart. So let's break down the 2019 Atlantic hurricane outlook. 9 to 15 named storms, 4 to 8 hurricanes, and 2 to 4 major hurricanes. This does not mean every storm will impact the United States. Even though the forecast calls for a near-normal hurricane season, it only takes one storm to impact a large area, and that is why it is best to stay prepared even in Central Texas. All right, Chris and Heidi, so of course I say it's always best to be prepared even here at home, and it's because remember Hurricane Harvey, it brought so much flooding and impacted much of the state, and that's why it's so important to just stay alert during hurricane season and have that preparedness plan in place.
And I would like to say one thing on the end of that. I know that it's important to note, and my mother's watching this morning, it's important to note the people who live on the coastline as she does, those evacuation orders are not suggestions, they are orders to save your life.
And it's bad to compare one storm to another because every tropical-like storm has its own narrative.
That's right. It's always best to stay safe rather than be sorry. And that's really interesting. And we'll have to see how this hurricane season shapes out.
Right.